Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Pacific Northwest in the wonderful little town of Belfair, Washington, or Hickville, USA as I love to call it. So welcome to my channel everybody. So this is September 2025's alternative video number 9. So that means this should be airing on October 1st. Yay! Yes, in October is, I believe, breast cancer awareness, and all the kids are supposed to wear pink socks for their football games, and my dear grandson Hank will be wearing black socks. Not that we didn't buy the pink socks, we paid for our pink socks, but the socks don't fit Hank. They never do. So the last 3 years in a row, I don't even bother anymore. I pay the money for the socks. I think it's a great donation. And he just wears whatever socks he can get on his big feet. So welcome to my channel, everybody. So don't know why I felt the need to tell y'all that, but I was teasing him the other day. He was barefoot. And he has no arches at all in his feet. And we were watching some Bigfoot program. I forgot what it's called now, but we were watching it. And I told him, I said, you know, Hank, if you went in the woods and you walked barefoot, I think somebody would suspect that your footprint was Bigfoot footprint. Look at how big that foot is. He's a size 11 and his foot is wide as can be. That's the problem with getting socks on his feet. So, yes. So the child has massive, massive, massive feet and socks. He doesn't like them tight and constricting, and they leave marks on his feet. So, you know, and the coaches know, you know, so, and plus he doesn't do pink no matter what it's for. All the other kids will have pink and you can pick Hank out, you know, like a shot. You know which one's Hank because he's the one wearing the black socks. Anyways, so this kit is called Fall for Toile, September 2025's kit. You can make 3, 3, and 3. Now the envelopes have pecan pie, pumpkin pie, and Cajun craze flaps on the envelopes. I'm getting to those. I kind of feel bad about cutting them off. I think I'm going to do 2 cards using the envelope flaps, and then I might start using them as envelopes because I'm going to have to see if I can do more than that because I'm just struggling to find designs for that. And y'all know I like to do my own thing before I watch other people's videos for this. So, I've had them out of order down there. So, as always, this QR code would lead you to a video that would show you how to put this kit together as it is designed, a visual of everything that comes in the kit, and down here it lists those coordinating colors. Now, videos 1 through 5, I will show you and walk you through everything that comes in the kit, including those colors. After that, we just kind of mosey along like Hank, but I tell you what, he's got some hustle in his step. He did so good at this last game, even though they lost just at the last second. Anyways, this one down here would lead you to this set of 9 dies called the Circle of Season dies. They coordinate with July, August, and September's kit. September's kit also coordinates with the Autumn Toile suite from the mini catalog. The Abundant Joys are the new set of add-on dies. They coordinate with October, November, and December's paper pumpkin kit. It's a set of 6 dies. The stamp sets, Wishing You the Happiest of Days, Thankful, the Geese, Warm Wishes, the 3 Leaves, the Pumpkin, the Acorns, and Thinking of You. So, my videos got a little bit messed up because I deleted some. So now we are working with just stuff from the kit and my add-on stuff. So let me show you. We are using the other half of the corn ephemera. So we're working with the left half. The last card was working with the right half. I'm working with that second Grow with Love label and the coordinating die, and the other half of this card base. So we have a cream card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4 with its coordinating envelope. I have half of the card base from the kit. This really needs to be gone over with a bone folder. This is 4x5 1/4. Now, that left me, because I cut each side at 4x5 1/4, it left me with this 1/2 inch strip, which, if I remember correctly, we will get this glued to the inside of the card. I do have this little strip left over, and I'm going to put that over with the box of goodies. Like I said, I have the left side of the corn ephemera from the kit. I have some linen thread. We're going to use 2 of those chocolate foil leaves and the little round sentiment circle and the Grow with Love label die cut out. And I don't want to lose that, so that's going to go there. Now, this is not going to take long at all. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to just stamp "Wishing you the happiest of days" in early espresso here. And I want it to be over to the left of this. And this one is going to be landscape. The last one I did was portrait. This one is going to be landscape. So I want it to go over as far to the left as possible. Really rich color. Really pretty, pretty, pretty. This one is going to get the acorn, which I have to take it off of the block that we're going to use it twice here. So give me a second. I'm removing the thankful and putting the acorn here. And I do want to color this in. I want to give it a minute for the ink to rest and set in before I color it in with my pecan pie. So we're going to give that a second, and it's going to go like that. You're going to see that. So while that's having its moment, let's go ahead and get this glued down. You can see the score line right there. We're going to keep that in there. That should be good. I need a little bit more right there. All right, so next I want thankful here, and I'm going to take my acorn. Now this thankful for friends like you, this is from the August 2019's paper pumpkin, and you can see it's almost like the acorns were meant to go in there. So we're going to put that in there. And I need the Stampin' Pierce mat to come back, and I keep tapping that on there. And right in the center. Oh, so nice. And then what do we do? I think we're going to use the pumpkins in the warm wishes for the envelope. So pumpkins for the back here. And warm wishes, and then the pumpkins on the top. And then all of our stamping is done. Boy, warm wishes is crooked, and I thought I had it straight. I so did not. Didn't not it, right? All right, so let's go ahead and color this in a bit with the blends. And I'm using the same ones as before. So I'm using Crumb Cake, Old Olive, and Daffodil Delight. So let's see. We're going to start with the Old Olive here. Just a little scribble, scribble, scribble. Definitely need more color. And apparently I have a dog at my door. It sounds like Boone, but I don't know what he wants out there. And this morning, that dog, I mean, he is ready and roaring to go at 2 o'clock in the morning. Guess what? Another raccoon was in my fountain. And Boone was not having it. Oh no. I let him out there. And of course, I don't have my glasses on at 2 o'clock in the morning. I just, he woke me up and he goes out there. And thank goodness the fence is there, because I'm telling you, the dog would have had him in nothing flat, and that would not have made my day. It would have ruined my day. And all I see is this, gray tuft going down underneath the house. I'm like, oh, Boone. And Boone, of course, is barking and yipping and just hairs all hackled up. And he is like, he's a pointer. He's doing what he was bred to do. And you can't fault him for that. So I have to go get my glasses, to see if there's any damage at this point. And my husband's like, what are you doing? I said, there's a raccoon. He's like, another one? I said, yes. I said, it looks like it's time to put my fountain up for the winter. He's like, not yet, it ain't. He's like, we're trapping that guy. He's like, I'll take him off and up to the lake with his buddy. And I said, okay. So, today was, it's evening time right now. Today, this is the dark old olive now. I'm just coming in and doing a few sections to deepen the green. So we worked outside, just everybody, it was all hands on deck. Hank had to come help. We had to move some of the old decking that they redid the steps on my front porch. So we had to get that out of the way. We had a lot to get ready. It's supposed to start raining, and we just had a lot of work to do. And that's what we did today. And it was just a lot of work. Everybody's tired. My shoulders hurt. My hip hurts from going up and down those stairs like 50,000 times. I was like, oh my gosh. My hubby would be like, can you go get this? Can you go get this? I'd be like, yeah, I'll go get it. This one, I know that I want the dark. This is going to get the light. Crumb cake. There's really no actual corn in this part of the corn. There's actually no corn popping in this one. They're just stalks. So and then he's like, you have to stop decorating outside. He's like, I gotta pull that ledge. I showed you guys that picture, or if maybe you guys haven't seen it. So where I have the ledge for my, we're gonna put maybe a few little brown bits in there as well, where I decorate up. He's like, I gotta get in here and replace those boards. I'm like, not now, you don't. I got decorations out there. And I do. I have decorations. So this is the dark. Ooh. I was just trying to highlight a few, because I put so much green. Let's just add a few highlights of the yellow. The daffodil, the light yellow that is. I do like that. So I think I'm going to stop while I'm ahead, but that looks really, really nice. So let's put this on our card. And guys, look what I did. So you know what? I can make this work this way, but this is not supposed to be this way. It's not supposed to be this way. So what I can do is leave this one for another video and get another card base. Let me grab another card base. That's what we're going to do. I can't believe I did that. I can believe it. I should not say I can't believe I did. I'm sitting here having a little chit chat with y'all. So I guess I don't have anything because it is supposed to be landscape. Because the other one's portrait. So I didn't make a boo-boo. What was I thinking? I almost blew it. It is supposed to be this way. Yes. All right. Because I was like, oh my goodness, it's not supposed to be this way. But it is. It is supposed to be this way. Okay, don't panic, Alice. Don't do it. Just chill out for a minute. It's all okay. All right. So yes. My hubby's sore from just in the garage, up the driveway. Oh, yeah. Up on the ladder, checking the roof, checking everything. Oh, yeah. It was one of those entire days. It's a good thing, too. Because he had to check the gutters and, oh, yeah. There were things that just needed to be done. So this is my new improved corn. This is this piece, and this is coming here, right? But what's going to happen is this is going to come in here, and we're going to tuck this leaf in and this leaf in underneath there. I do love that. And we're going to put the wee bow right. Do we want to put it on that side? I think we're going to put it on the side with the corn. But that is our card, basically. So what I do want to do is I want to color in these. And I'm starting to wonder if I just want to color it in. It looks really good in pecan pie, but there's no pecan pie anywhere on this card. So do we just go with... I don't want to use this. Let me tell you why. This is water-based ink. This is alcohol ink. And I don't think they blend very well. That's my humble opinion, okay? I don't like using the two of them. So let me grab my old crumb cake. Stampin' Right marker. I mean, people will say that I know Stampin' Up got rid of these. But for me, there is still a use for these markers, and this is one of them. So we are going to use the crumb cake on top of the early espresso. It's not quite as pretty as the pecan pie, but there's no pecan pie anywhere on this card. And that just, for me, goes better. All right. And I did want to keep it relatively flat. So the first thing I want to do is glue this piece down. And I'm going to try to keep roughly, you know, 1/4 of an inch around the edges. And that's going to be easy to do. And then this one, about 1/4 of an inch there. Let me still see. Yes. That's why you do blends on a separate piece and not on a card base, because they bleed through everything. And that's why the Stampin' Right markers were such a good thing to have and are, and they're getting rid of them. But that's okay. They feel that that's what they need to do. Looking for the ink on me. So this one is kind of go here, and y'all know that these bother me. They just get in the way, and you don't see them, but they just get in the way. So I'm gonna put my circle where I want it here, so I can tuck this piece in. Tuck that one in as well. And then I am going to put that on top. I think we're going to pop this piece up on dimensionals. And I'm thinking some gold embellishments would be really pretty with the yellow of the Daffodil Delight. And that can stick like right up underneath there like so. And then I'm seeing, and we'll see what it comes when we do it. So 1, 2, and 3. That's what I see. 1, 2, 3. So I'm looking for this. Oh, that was too much. Hank's already discovering that middle school is not so bad. He wants to join the robotics club, some other club, but that has to wait until after the I'm thinking that my gold, yes, that my Aunt Carol gave me, after football's over. Which, guys, they won't be going to the playoffs this year. There will be no playoffs for B string. A string is nailing it. Oh my gosh, they are so awesome. And I hate to say it, but the difference is the coaches. It really is. In my humble opinion, it's the difference is in the coaches. So, let's see. This one says, let me be a nail ornament. I don't want it to be a nail ornament. I'm going to go right there. So, wishing you the happiest of days. Thankful for friends like you. And then I do want to stamp Happy Thanksgiving. And I'm going to use this Happy Thanksgiving from Banner Year. There is one here. Oh, you know what? We can use that one, I think. Let me see. It's in here somewhere. These need to be cleaned. Those can be cleaned. We'll stick with this one. And the Stamp and Pierce mat is right there. I'm thinking we could actually get it. Wrong one. I'm going to stamp it down here. I'm rocking it because of the score line there. So now I have it, and now that makes me happy. So I'm going to try to get one more video in tonight before I go in and actually take a muscle relaxer tonight because of my back. Oh yeah, my SI joint is not happy. My hips actually are not happy with me. Um, just like I said, we were just all my daughter's beat. She actually had to get her back brace on for all the stuff we were doing. Um, but we got it done, and I'm pretty happy. The fountain is up and running, so and the trap is set. We're just waiting on Mr. Raccoon. And my daughter pointed out to me, we're out in the front yard, and she's like, Mom, look down at the truck. And she's talking about my hubby's big truck, right? She's like, look down there, and you can see these raccoon prints going up the hood. I said, oh my gosh. Like, I bet that's from the raccoon when Boone scared him off. And she's like, I bet that is exactly what that was from. So anyways, I'm sure we'll get him. And he'll have fun. He'll go see his buddy up at the lake. So thanks for watching, everybody. And I hope you like what I did with this one. And next, I plan on cutting up those envelopes. So the white, of course, of the envelopes you can do anything with. And that always is, a freebie is what you can create with it. So maybe I'll do some fall stamping with we have those natural botanical leaves, and I got that because I thought you could make some really pretty fall cards with that. So maybe I can do something with that stamp set. But the first thing I want to do is use those 3 envelope flaps. And I have an idea for a card, and I'd like to try that next. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon here in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everyone.